Hey guys, DJ Wonder Chrissy, and coming back at you on a Sunday morning here on the patio. I got my Cubbies hat. If you haven't seen the video, we took my hat this week over to Harry Carey's resting place to be blessed. So Harry has blessed this hat for us. As quick update on the Cubs, I just saw that their magic number is 7. So in order to get into the playoffs, they need to get 7 wins, a combination of 7 wins or losses of their closest rivals to get in. So it's starting to get slim pickings. I think they can still do that, but it may be tough depending on who that other team is that has to lose. I'm not sure. I think it's the Diamondbacks, and I think the Diamondbacks just swept the Cubs like last week. So we'll see. They've won 2 straight against I don't even know who they're playing against. The Rockies. Chris Bryant and the Rockies, they won 2 straight. I think they play them again today. So there we go for the Cubs. Let's cross our fingers, guy, and hopefully Harry can come through. Watch that video. That's a great video. Just did it this week. It's getting some views. So gotta love the Cubbies, I guess, at this time of year. At least they're still in it. They're still in it for all practical purposes, but we need to push them into the playoffs. Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about the economy. We haven't talked about that in a while. So it's mixed, right? If you got money, the economy's great. If you don't have a lot of money, things can be miserable. Here's 2 examples. So as I did another video too, guys, we got a brand new refrigerator for the basement because our other one went on the fritz. And when we went over to ABT Electronics, I was talking to the sales lady saying, how is the economy doing? And she looked at me like I was crazy or something. Said, hey, fine. We're selling stuff and as strong as ever. No problems. I found that hard to believe, but when the delivery guy came and I asked him, I said, how is your deliveries? How is your sales and everything? He goes, oh, we're doing pretty good. He says, we could always do better. He says, maybe we're down 10%, but he says, we're selling. People got money, and we are delivering as strong as ever, and sales are going. So there's one example of a strong economy. And then yesterday, Susie-q and myself, we took a late afternoon drive up to Lake Geneva. We stopped at the boathouse. I know we've done some videos on that. Check out those videos. Great place to go and have a lunch or early dinner. Although now that it's after Labor Day, they're only open pretty much, I think, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check out their hours, check out their website before you go, because they've cut back now that the weather's starting to turn. But anyway, so after we did that, we decided to drive through downtown Lake Geneva by the beach and the boathouse, or whatever they call it there, the Riviera or something, where all the boats are at, the tour boats and everything, and Popeyes, and there's like the Wildfire wine restaurant or something there. So we drove through there, drove through the main drag, Highway 50, and turned off onto this other road that goes along the lake. And crazy. It was like it was 4th of July in Lake Geneva. There was no parking spots. The restaurants, everyone was outside. The place was packed. It was like it was the middle of summer. Unbelievable. All the tables at these restaurants, Popeyes and this other place next to it, was packed. And it was like, I think it was about 6 o'clock when we got there. So it was right around dinner time, but beautiful night for eating out, and people were taking advantage of it. So I'm not seeing any downturn in the Lake Geneva tourism as we drove. We drove through quite a few streets on that town, and there was cars everywhere. There were people everywhere. I don't know what was bringing them there, but there was a hell of a lot of people at Lake Geneva yesterday. So there you go. So mixed reactions, right? Some people say that the economy's tanking, and I do. I mean, I know some people that are feeling some pain and having to defer purchases, and we all know it. This inflation, which they try to hide. Inflation's a tax, folks. Let's just be blunt. Inflation is a tax. Inflation is causing every family in America an extra $700 a month. That is the reality of it. That is the bluntness of it. So we're getting to the point now where people have tapped out their savings. People have been putting stuff on their credit cards, and we're also seeing in the broader United States economy that people are starting to refinance their homes, if you can believe that, with interest rates for mortgages at as high as levels that they can. People are starting to refinance and take money out. So to me, that is an act of desperation. So these people have tapped out their monetary options and are forced with refinancing and going up to, potentially a 7.5% to 8% interest rate to get money out of their home. And if that's the case, those are the types of people where it's over for them. It's just a matter of time before they default on their mortgage, and it'll be foreclosed on, and it'll be done. So, but there's been a significant rise in refinancing of mortgages, if you can believe that, and interest rates for mortgages are going to go up again, folks. By the end of the year, I think I said this in a prior video, by the end of the year we are definitely going to see 8%, if not greater, interest rates for the average person buying a 30-year mortgage. So there you go. Let's hope that I got a Bear shirt on today. Let's hope that they're going to get pummeled. I hate to I hate to be a pessimist, but based on what's going on with the Bears, I don't know if you guys have been following all the drama. Their defensive coordinator resigned after game 3 or game 2. I think it's game 2, and they didn't say what the issue was. He just had health concerns or health issues that he had to address. So he just quit, and they've lost the first 2 games. The Packers smoked them in Soldier Field, and last week, I can't remember who they were playing, but they got beat. I think it was Miami. Tampa Bay. This week they head out to Kansas City to play against Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl champions. So what is that going to look like? Stay tuned for today's game. I imagine it's probably an afternoon game. They're going to get smoked. Let's hope that nobody gets hurt. Justin Fields seems like he's taking a step back, and I'm not really sure I want to go to a professional football game. After all the fights I've saw, did you see the fight in San Francisco of the ladies? There's a bunch of ladies that were throwing it down, and there was a guy in New England who got punched and died. Man, you're spending hundreds of dollars for a ticket and to go to the game. I mean, hell, beers are probably $15 to $20 a piece if you can get one, and people are throwing it down. I mean, you're taking your lives in your hands to go to a professional football game, and I wouldn't be surprised if the college games are just as bad. But it's turning into a Mad Max world, guys. So be aware of your surroundings. Don't put yourself into any situation where you're going to have issues like this, because it's just not worth it. And if you Google these videos, it was a 49ers game where the ladies went at it, and it got to be a big brawl, and everyone was just kind of standing around taking videos. So getting crazy out there, but we got a wonderful Sunday morning here, and we're going to get this video done for you guys. And cross your finger for the Cubs. DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out, and we're out of here.